What's going on, everybody? It's Tyler from Dirt Road Country. I'm joined by such a great guest. She's got her new album, Stars, out today. Ann Wilson joins me. Ann, welcome. How you doing?
Thank you. Good. Thanks for having me. How are you?
Absolutely. I am doing great. Even better now
Good.
that this album's out in the world. I imagine you're feeling the same way. Congrats on the
Absolutely.
release.
Thank you. So excited about it.
You got it. So I'd love to get right into the title track, Stars, and how you came up with that as the title of the album and significance behind the song.
Yeah, so we wrote Stars, the song, back in February, and it was like the focus track felt like of what this album was going to be, which was all about like kind of going back to my childhood. I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to work for NASA. And then I went through a moment in my life of tragedy when I was 15 when my brother passed away in a car accident. And so when something like that happens in your life, everything changes. Like it's just perspective shifts and your life's so different. And so that happened. And then that led into um, kind of an exchange of my dream of like what I wanted to do, which was instead of being an astronaut, like music was something that started for me. And doors started opening in the music industry, and I ended up signing a record deal a couple years after my brother passed away. So Stars is kind of like it captures this idea of like exchanging your dreams for what God has for you, and really allowing like just God to lead your life in that, and to never stop believing big dreams and having big goals and visions for your life. I think growing up like in Kentucky as a little girl, I would have never thought I'd be where I am today. But it's such an encouragement to look back on my own story and say like, okay, God, you were writing my story all along. And so Stars kind of captures that idea.
Now, another song I feel like captures that too is "Carry Me," and I'm pretty sure I'm don't quote me on the words like word for word, but I know like beginning of the song you say how you went to sleep 15, you woke up 23, and
Yeah.
it feels like time's flying, and you're still so young. You're just 23 and you've been doing music for this long.
Yeah.
How significant is this song on the album, and what has it been like as your journey in country music and Christian music past 8 years?
It's been wild. I think that song really is one of the definitely one of my favorites on the album, but the cornerstone for it, for the record. It's a very honest and vulnerable song, and it's been a crazy few years. I from Jacob dying to a record deal to My Jesus, my first song being released and being like going viral and being a number one song, for 7 weeks at Christian radio and all those things. Like it's just been nonstop, and it's just been a crazy journey. And sometimes I feel like I'm 35, 40 years old because I've lived so much life in such a short amount of time. And like all my other friends my age are like, carefree and like just graduating college and all in different seasons of my life, which is I'm so grateful to still have them to kind of keep me grounded in being a 23-year-old. And then me on the other hand, I've like gone through so many things, and it's like I wouldn't want anyone to be able to relate with me, because I have had to go through such hard things. But yeah, it's so interesting to be this young and to have experienced this much life, and to be putting out my third album at 23 is crazy to me. It's sometimes it's hard to even like wrap my head around it sometimes.
Well, the beauty of music is it pulls people together and it gets them feeling things that they didn't
Yeah.
know they can feel. And that's another song in your album is called Jesus on the Radio. And I know one of the songs you name drop is Red Dirt Road. And well, that's a song that makes you feel something. So, what's the significance behind Jesus on the Radio? And well, it's just a fun song. So,
Thank you. I love that song. Well, I grew up on Christian and country radio, love both genres of music. And so when I was writing the song, there's a line at the very end that says, sometimes a country song is God's way of getting through. And I feel like God uses music to speak to us in so many different ways. And for me, a lot of it was like country music. Growing up listening to country radio, there were songs like the ones I mentioned in this song that would impact me and put me back on the right path, or be an encouragement I needed for that day. And so I think that the song has like a fun way of kind of tying that all back together. Just the importance of putting Jesus on the radio, and growing up listening to country music, which God is such a pillar in country music. And so kind of like reflecting on that, and then being able to now have Jesus on the radio with my own music. So it kind of ties all those ideas together. But it's definitely like I love how fun it is too on the album. It's like it makes you want to like just drive in your truck down a dirt road and with your windows down.
it really does. And
Yeah.
a lot of those roads lead to music venues. And well, for you, you're going to be at a music venue on the 18th. Your
Yeah.
tour kicks off, the Stars Tour at the Pinnacle in Nashville. How
Yeah.
excited are you for that?
So excited. I cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. We're really excited to get to play the Pinnacle for the first time ever and to get to meet fans and to get to play this new album. It's going to be so much fun.
Now, what does the rest of the year hold for you with the tour and music out now and all the fun stuff? Because we're almost at the end of it.
I know it's crazy. I can't believe it. We got the Stars tour, which is 9 shows, and we have the Christmas tour, which is 4 shows that we're doing, and we just have a lot of stuff to wrap up the year. And then next year we'll be working on new music and all the other things to come. So we're really excited about it all.
Well, sounds like a great time. And folks, everybody out there watching this, if you don't already follow Ann on Instagram and TikTok and wherever else you could find her, go follow her right now. There's no reason not to. Stars album is out today. And thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys next time.